In these times of rising Indo-Pak tensions, there are a few things which need to be addressed. So, with a new identity, let's begin the Indic Diary. As we know, the attack of 22nd April was a tragic incident which was inflicted upon India by Pak-funded terrorism. And the government officials of Pakistan have openly admitted it on international news channels.
Worked for the United States for about 3 decades, and West, including Britain.
After that, all ties with Pakistan were cut off, including the Indus Water Treaty. Pakistani nationals were deported and many other international decisions were taken. And then, suddenly, on 7th May, 2 weeks later, India carried out an airstrike on Pakistan, targeting pinpoint locations of 9 terrorist known sites and released the data in a press briefing. India did not harm any military installations of Pakistan in the attack of 7th May. India did not harm any military installations of the Pakistan army on the attack of 7th May. Therefore, the Indian army did not do anything against the official Pakistan army. Or did they? Targets acquired in the attack of 7th May are Abdul Rauf Azhar, a senior Jaish-e-Mohammed commander who is also the younger brother of Jaish-e-Mohammed leader Masood Azhar. He is also the mastermind behind the 1999 IC-814 hijacking and the 2002 beheading of an American journalist Daniel Pearl. 10 family members of Masood Azhar and 4 aides have also been killed. Other names have not been disclosed, but approximately 100 or more than 100 surely militants have been eliminated in the attack of 7th May. The terrorist organizations are supposedly illegal non-government organizations, but the Pakistani army was seen attending their funerals with coffins being wrapped in Pakistani flag. If this is not the proof of Pakistan-sponsored terrorism, I don't know what is. After these attacks, Colonel Sophia Qureshi and Wing Commander Vyomika Singh carried out a briefing in which they gave the information about the Operation Sindoor, and they specified that only terrorist sites were targeted and no civilians or military establishments were targeted. And if Pakistan tries to escalate this matter further, then the consequences will be destructive. Otherwise, India does not want to escalate this matter. This is what they had told in the press briefing. Then, Pakistan started shelling and bombing civilians in Poonch. They started bombing gurudwaras and schools. This is the cowardice of the Pakistan army. They also launched drones and jets against India as a response to the 7th May attack. All this while, India did not harm any military establishment of the Pakistan army. After 22nd April, it was the Pakistan army who broke the ceasefire. It was them who started the shelling on civilians and our soldiers. After that, on 7th and 8th May, Pakistan army launched 300 to 400 drones towards the Indian bases and military establishments. And all of them were neutralized by our S-400 and many other local security systems. As a response, it was this time when the Indian army sent drones to attack military establishments of Pakistan after so many provocations from the Pakistan army. And after all this, India is blamed by the Pakistanis, by the left liberals of the West and the left liberals of India. The left liberals of India are always against India. That is a known fact. In these tough times, when Pakistan, the aggressor, is attacking India and India is responding, India should de-escalate the matter. Didn't the Indian army say that we don't want any escalation of this matter and we should stop it after the attack of 7th May, which was targeted on terrorists and not the Pakistan army? But no. What did Pakistan do? They attacked us. They attacked our military establishments. They attacked Poonch. 15 people were killed in Poonch because of the shelling of the Pakistani army. They attacked us again even after telling them that we don't want to escalate. So get over your Gandhian and Nehruvian philosophy. It didn't work in 1948, it didn't work in 1961, 62, 65, 71, 99, 26, 11, and it won't work now in 2025 also. There was another madam who was saying that we don't celebrate war because Indians were celebrating Operation Sindoor, which was a revenge of all those widows who lost their husbands in the attack of 22nd April. First of all, the idea of not celebrating war is very much European and American because they attack other countries to maintain their superpower status, whereas India fights wars to save itself from annihilation. The entire Indian civilization has been fighting this ideology of targeted killing of Hindus since the last 1000 years, and we are still fighting against it. So the celebrating of Operation Sindoor is not celebration of war. We are not warmongers like other nations. It is celebration of victory over evil. That's why we celebrated it. That's why the victories of 1948, 65, 71, 99, all of these are celebrated. In fact, majority of the Indian festivals like Dashera, Diwali, Holi are all celebrations of war because it is victory of good over bad. These festivals are all celebrations of past war which were won against the aggressor, right? India doesn't want war. India is not a warmongering country. We were never that. But if the other side is continuously asking for destruction, well then we destroy them, right? On 7th and 8th May, the Indian news channels hyped up everything as if India has won the war on 8th May, fought and won the war. I mean, I understand these are strategies of war, but what should the common man do? Even I got hyped up, man. So, a message to all Indians. Chill out. Okay? First of all, chill out. If you want real news, wait for the briefings and notices and statements done by the Indian Armed Forces and no other news channel. Do not believe 90% of what the news channels are telling. There was a drone attack carried out in Karachi. The news channels treated it as if Karachi is flat now. They like as if Karachi had turned into Gaza. They portrayed it that way. It did not happen, right? And most importantly, read the newspapers. It is there where you find proper, verified, credible information and news. During 1999, the War of Kargil, there was a very brave female reporter who went on the battlefield to cover the news, and she told all the troop movements of the Indian army to the enemy, and therefore lot of damage was caused. Then the same brave female journalist also gave the ground reporting of the battlefield which was formed in Mumbai during the 26/11 attacks, and told on which floor where a person is hiding who has told her the information. And this information was broadcasted internationally and seen by the handlers of the attack in Pakistan, and further even the troop movements, they could see the troop movements. So please, to avoid it this time, the Indian government has issued a notice to not conduct any live broadcasting or sharing live information of Indian troop movements and any other international decisions. Doing this is, I mean, it's like giving a supari to the enemy. Okay, these people are going over there, kill them. I mean, this is not done. Okay, we have to be responsible citizens of this country. So, as a responsible citizen of this country and a young responsible youth and a content creator, on my channel, whatever information you will see, and even in the shorts which I have uploaded in the past many days, that information will only be shared with on my channel after the briefing of the Indian Army, the official briefing of the government comes out. No speculations, no fake news will be shared on my channel. That's a promise from me to all my fellow Indians, and I request all my viewers to follow the same. Like, share, subscribe and ring the bell icon. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. All the links are there in the description. Signing out, Vyom. Keep watching The Indian Identity, The Indic Diary. Alright, so I just shot the video. I reached home. Then the ceasefire happened. When I reached home, I got the news that the ceasefire has happened. Then I thought I shouldn't post the video, but then the Pakistan broke the ceasefire just 2 hours later. So then I was like, okay, now I'll put the video again. Then I remembered that I should talk about it like here. So I don't have the setup right now, so I'm just going to talk about it like this. So the thing is that Pakistan has again broken the ceasefire. People are speculating that actually it was Shehbaz Sharif who signed the signed the ceasefire treaty, but the Pakistan army is not in the control of Shehbaz Sharif the way Indian army is controlled by PM Modi, because we are a very good republic who follow democracy. They don't do that. So it was the Pakistan army who violated the ceasefire because they don't want the ceasefire. And now China has come out in the support of Pakistan. Now go in my channel, check the YouTube short video which I have made about the Cold War between USA and China and how things are playing. It was USA who helped in mediating and starting the ceasefire agreement, and then it was the Pakistan army who broke the ceasefire, and then it was China who supported them for breaking the ceasefire. I see dots connecting. Okay, I see dots connecting. Well, was the ceasefire a way of some tactic of PM Modi, or was it a just I won't say mistake, but they were just considering कि, okay, we might ceasefire. But I mean, I people who are interested in geopolitics, I think most of you, at least I had a bad feeling about this ceasefire. I thought, yes, the ceasefire has happened, but we won't leave Pakistan. Like we obviously breaking Pakistan into 4 parts is something which people have been talking about since the last decade, or less than a decade, I would say. At least I have heard. But I thought after this Pahalgam attack, now the next goal would be breaking them into 4 parts as soon as possible. And I thought the ceasefire was one way they would try to do that. But no, Pakistan has violated the ceasefire, and the Indian army has said that if any other terrorist attack happens, then it will be considered as act of war, and the war will be declared. And I don't know what is going to happen now, but drones are being fired by the Pakistan army, and today morning, I think in the afternoon, a missile was fired by Pakistan, and it was neutralized by in the Indian defense system, and it fell in Haryana, and there is a video of those villagers picking it up. So a lot of things are going on. Let's see what happens. Dharmo rakshati rakshitah. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Hind ki Sena.